learning a lot about honeybees. And we talked earlier about our KWL chart. So we told each other lots of things we already know about honeybees, right? And we had some questions to answer about honeybees. Guys, ready to learn about honeybees? All right. Well, the first thing we're going to be doing, instead of just reading a text, is we are going to be looking at details and flipping our text inside out to start with the details and then find the main idea. But since we're going to be learning, I want you guys to think about the author's purpose of this text before we even start. What might the author be trying to do? If they are giving us details and facts about something, raise your hand if you can tell me what you think the author's purpose might be.
To write an informational text.
To write an informational text. And what is he going to try to do, Cannon?
He's trying to teach us what bees and what they can. It shows us what bees do, and they can see and like everything.
We are going to be learning information. They're going to be teaching us about
honeybees.
Awesome. And so I'm going to tell you something. You guys asked me some questions up there on that chart, and I wrote some details down. My details are going to answer one of those questions. But you're not going to know until you figure out which groups each detail should go in. What do we call groups of details in a text? What do we call groups of details? How do we group our sentences in a text? We put them in groups called
paragraphs.
Paragraphs. Thanks for raising your hand, Cannon. The groups are called paragraphs, Ronnie. You are very, very right. And each paragraph has its own main idea, right? And all of the main ideas of the paragraphs are going to be put together to figure out the main idea of the whole
entire
text.
Like it tells you what's the main idea in the reading meeting. It does that sometimes.
You're right. In reading meeting, they ask us main ideas. And so because we've been looking at reading meetings so often and Ms. Teese has been checking all that data, we are going to be focusing on using main idea and how to put our sentences where they go, just so that we can do a little bit better.
So can get it correctly now?
Yeah, absolutely, because we've talked about that and you guys have told me that some of your goals, your learning goals, are to help get better at main idea, okay? All right, so I'm going to hand you some details and then I'm going to let you read over them. We're going to talk about them and then start working on those main idea and grouping our details. Are you guys ready? Yeah? Okay, here we go. Read these over to yourself, please. You guys are doing a great job of listening to her.
Oh, that's more than one.
I know. I'm going to get everybody 3, okay, buddy? All right. Go ahead and read through these yourself, and then we are going to talk about what you guys think we might be doing to group. Whenever you are ready to share with your friends, will you lay out each of your details so that we can all see? Lay them right in front of you, bud. You're going to be responsible for those details. Just lay them right out so that everybody can see. Good job, friend.
Like this?
Yep, just like that. Fantastic. Thank you, Aiden. Yep. Can you guys look at Aiden as a model? Aiden has followed directions. He's laid his details out so that everyone can see. Good job. Thanks for doing exactly what you asked, friends. I really appreciate that. All right. While we're waiting on our friends, does anybody have any questions about any of the words that they have on their details? Anybody have any questions?
Are you talking about things that you could improve on these?
Well, I just didn't know if you had any questions about any of the words. Like, when we read these circle words that you need help with. Does anybody need any help with any words or need any words clarified for them before we move on? No?
I know what common means. It means like the most regular.
Common does mean most regular. Very good.
And rare means like it's like a good one. It's like it's like one of the best ones.
Well, rare and common are a special type of word. Rare and common are
opposite.
What do we call words that are opposites?
Antonyms.
Antonyms and synonyms.
Very good. So you picked out some good vocabulary words, and you found antonyms. Congratulations. Okay, what I want to do really quickly is I want you to think just for like 2 seconds. I want you to think what you think the whole text might be about. Put it in your brain. What do you think the text might be about? All right, I'm going to let you turn and talk to a partner. What do you think the whole text might be about? Talk to this partner. Good job. What about
What they think, maybe what they do, what happens.
True. 2, 3. Eyes on me.
1, 2. Eyes on you.
Good. Okay, so what did you guys think the whole text might be about? Cannon?
Different kinds of bees. All the different kinds of bees.
All the different kinds of honeybees. Some of you agree with that. Oh, I heard you guys saying the same thing. So you guys agree that it's about different types of honeybees and what they...
I was actually going to do
What they do.
that, like what they do.
What they do, you're very right. So you just kind of added to Cannon's idea, right? The different kind of honeybees and what they do. Now, like any good text, there is going to be an introduction.
I like your nail polish.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Like any kind of text, there's going to be an introduction, right? And the introduction is going to tell the reader what?
What happens in this story?
What the text is going to be about, right? Yeah, what the text is going to be about. Does anybody have any details that they read that talks about the whole group of honeybees? About the colony or the hive? About the whole thing? Not about specific types of them, but about all the different honeybees. Does anybody have any of those details? What do you have?
Worker bees are the most common types of bee.
Is that about all the bees, or is it about a certain type of bee?
Like a certain type of bee.
What kind of bee is it about?
A worker bee.
A worker bee. Well, we can start there, right?
And I even have another one.
Oh.
The queen bees are the most rare with only one per colony.
Per colony. All right. So you have a sentence about worker bees and a sentence about honeybees. Hold that thought. I noticed you. Okay. You have one about worker bees and about honeybees. Do you guys agree that those should be in the same group or different groups?
Different.
Different groups. Well, can I have those, Cannon? I'll go ahead and put them in different groups if you're for it. Just those two that you shared with me. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to put the worker bee here and the honeybee here. All right. Does anybody have anyone want to add to these two groups that we've already made?
I can add to the worker.
Okay. You want to add to the worker bee? Guys, listen. Aiden wants to add to the worker bee. We're going to see if we agree or disagree. Go ahead.
Sometimes up to 60,000 workers can live in one colony.
Oh, do you guys agree or disagree that should go with worker bees? Agree? I agree.
Because it says 6,000 worker bees.
Good job. He looked for that keyword. Oh, what do you have, Macy?
Worker bees build the hive, feed the queen and babies, and protect the hive.
Okay, so do you guys agree that that sentence goes with worker bees as well? Show me that you agree. Or tell me that you agree with words. Do you agree? All right.
Yes, we.
All right, awesome. All right, does anybody have any about the queen? We've already made the group for queen.
Ooh. Macy does.
Oh. Which, you guys want to take turns?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Her only job is to lay eggs.
Awesome. So her only job is to lay eggs. Do you guys agree that this one goes with the queen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Macy?
She can lay up to 1,500 eggs every day.
Awesome. Do you guys agree that that one goes with this paragraph as well?
Because it said the queen is the only one who lays the eggs.
Good job. Okay, so I think that, do we have any more details that go with worker bees or queen bees? No? Do you think we need to make another group? We have several sentences left over, so what could our next group be about? Well, what's this one about, Aiden?
It's about the work. It's about the drones.
Oh, you think it's about the drones?
For a few days until
I know.
they search for
I got something.
What do you think?
It's about each types of jobs that different bees, like the different bees do different jobs.
Do you think that that's a type of bee, Cannon, or do you think that might be in the introduction I was talking about?
Introduction.
Okay, so let's put it right over here. All right, guys, so we have two extra groups now. Let's talk about the two groups we have left. We have the introduction that talks about all the types of bees, right? Hey, and then this one talks about
The
drones. All right, does anybody have any sense that they think should be added to each group? What do you have, Macy?
There are many different types of honeybees.
Where do you think that should go? In the introduction. Good. All right, let's go ahead and slide it over there. All right. And Rhonda, you think you have some things?
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to Rhonda, friends.
There are queens, workers, and drones in a colony.
Awesome. Where do you think that should go?
It's the introduction because it said all of the bees.
Oh, because it talks about all the 3 different groups of bees, right?
Like it even works when it says all the names in one sentence. It's still an introduction sentence.
Awesome job. You're right. Ronald, what else do you have?
Drones are always males, and there are only a few in a colony.
Okay, where do you think that should go? Okay, go ahead and pass it to your friend. They'll put it up there for you. Okay.
Their only job is to mate with a queen to help her reproduce.
Okay, what do you think? Okay, pass it to
I
your
knew
friends.
I knew that her 2 ones that were left, they would be on this one because every single group that we made had 3.
You noticed a pattern. I see that.
Look, there's 3 of them in every group.
Okay, so, yes ma'am. Listen carefully. Ron has something to say.
Those are
I
yellow.
found a prefix.
Oh, you found a prefix. Can you tell the group what you found? Listen.
Reproduce is a prefix.
What is the prefix in reproduce?
Re.
What does that mean?
Again.
Again. So what do you guys think the meaning of reproduce is if the prefix is re?
To do it again.
To do what again? To
Produce again.
produce again. Good job. Hey, I want you to listen. Make sure we're sitting safely on the chair, okay? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, friends, what strategy could we use to check our work here? What strategy could we use to check our work here? Can you guys think of a strategy to check?
All the people in each group that had the thing in each group can read their own group's stuff.
So each person could read a paragraph and see if it's correct?
Like they can read what groups about the things in the groups what group they're in.
Okay, so I'm going to pass out a group. We're going to listen to Kayla's strategy, and you're going to read your group and see if your group fits all together. All right, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to read over your sentences and make sure they all go together. You may read your sentences. Make sure they all go together, please. Thank you. Sit safely, please. Thank you for making a good choice for yourself.
These are all the same.
Okay, I'm going to go through and I'm going to ask you what the main idea of your paragraph is. Hold on. Hold that thought for just a second, okay? All right, Rana, what is the main idea of your section, your paragraph?
The main idea is about different stuff about bees.
All right, they're all about the different types of bees. What is the main idea of your text?
It's all about what the worker bees. It's all about what the worker bees do.
What is the main idea of your text?
What the bee does.
Good. What's the main idea of your text?
Drones.
Okay. What about drones? What they
Do.
Good. So your introduction paragraph talks about all the different 3 types of bees, and then each of your paragraphs talks about what bees
Do.
So what do you think the main idea of the whole text is?
About different bees.
And what about them?
About all the different bees.
About
and
what they do and
it's what all of the bees are and what all the bees do.
Good. What all the bees are, what all the bees do. Do you guys have something to add?
Well, it was my strategy that I was trying to tell you.
Okay. What strategy did you want to share?
You could look at the top right corner and it has a little color. Like
You're
mine's
right.
yellow and hers is pink, his is green and blue.
You're right. I put a little code on there for me to check and make sure I can see if they go together. That's very close paying attention to notice that. All right, so since now we all know what the main idea of the text is what bees do, why don't you look up at our wonder column. Can you guys look very carefully and put it in your brain what question we answered? Look at your wonder column. What question did we answer by reading this text that we put together?
About what all the bees
Put it in
do.
your brain, put it in your brain, put it in your brain. Read each question and pick the question number that it best answers. Put it in your brain, put it in your brain. What question did we answer?
Are all the
Read it, let your friends listen. Dang. Macy.